if you're thinking about buying the Fitbit Charge 6 because it promises to be your ultimate fitness companion. Wait, because today I'm revealing some surprising issues you need to know before hitting that buy button. But here's what surprised me. Despite all the hype and cool features like built-in GPS and YouTube music controls, this fitness tracker has some serious downsides that nobody talks about. You're probably expecting a flawless upgrade from previous versions, but here's the twist. The Fitbit Charge 6 struggles where it matters most: accuracy and real-life usability. Stick around because I'm breaking down every flaw and feature to save you frustration and money. So, who exactly is the Fitbit Charge 6 for? If you're an active person who wants more than just a step counter, maybe you like tracking heart rate, sleep quality, stress levels, and want a sleek device that doubles as a smartwatch, you're in the right place. But I've got to warn you, if you want all these features working without hiccups, you might need to manage your expectations. First, let me tell you a little story. I've tested countless fitness trackers over the years, and companies usually improve with each new model. However, with Fitbit Charge 6, instead of smoother sailing, I felt like I was navigating choppy waters, especially when it comes to its core functions. Let's dive right into the deep end. The Fitbit Charge 6 boasts over 40 exercise modes, built-in GPS, 24/7 heart rate tracking, and a fancy stress management score. Sounds impressive, right? But here's the problem. I've noticed that the heart rate monitor isn't as reliable as Fitbit claims. It tends to lag and misread during intense workouts, which is frustrating when you're trying to stay in the perfect training zone. For example, it showed my heart rate dropping to a calm 70 BPM while I was literally running for my life up a hill. If your watch can't keep up with you, what's the point? And speaking of GPS, the built-in system can be slow to acquire signals, especially in urban or forested areas. Imagine relying on it for a run, only to realize the tracked route is way off when you check your phone later. The workout data ends up looking like a Jackson Pollock painting, chaotic and abstract. Now, the Fitbit doesn't just stop at fitness tracking. It integrates Google Essentials like Maps, Google Wallet, and even YouTube music controls. This sounds perfect for people who want to control their playlist or navigate without pulling out their phone. But here's the kicker. The integration feels half-baked. The touch screen responds sluggishly when scrolling through music or when trying to pay with Google Wallet, leading to awkward moments, like waving your wrist at the checkout like you're casting spells rather than making a payment. I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. Speaking of laughs, did you hear about the fitness tracker that told jokes? It had great timing. Unfortunately, the Charge 6's timing during notifications could use some work. It often delays alerts, so you might miss that crucial message mid-workout. Sleep tracking is another major headline feature of the Fitbit Charge 6. The personalized nightly sleep score and smart wake alarm sound like dream goals, but reality bites. In my tests, the sleep stages data often conflicted with what more specialty sleep devices reported. Sometimes, the Charge 6 thought I was in deep sleep while I was actually binge-watching Netflix at 2 a.m. Not exactly the restful night it claimed. And the Smart Wake, designed to wake you gently at an ideal time, occasionally triggered too late or too early, leaving me groggy rather than refreshed. If you like waking up on the wrong side of the bed, this feature might actually save you some time. Stress management with a score is a neat idea, and I appreciate Fitbit's attempt to make wellness more holistic. But measuring stress purely based on heart rate variability with a simple band on your wrist, it's a mixed bag. Your heart rate fluctuates for tons of reasons beyond stress, like caffeine intake, too many jokes from your buddy, or even just laughing at this video. So take that score with a grain of salt, or maybe a whole salt shaker. Pricing-wise, the Fitbit Charge 6 sits around $134.10 on Amazon, with a solid 4.1-star rating. That's decent considering the brand and its features, but for the price, I expected smoother performance. You could find cheaper trackers with comparable or even better accuracy. So why would you still consider it? Because beyond the flaws, Fitbit's ecosystem is powerful if you want a seamless experience integrating Google Health Premium with personalized coaching, a 3-month trial included. If you're someone who values coaching and guidance, it adds tremendous value. Before you jump off the treadmill in frustration, let's talk about what makes the Fitbit Charge 6 worth it and who it's really for. If you're the type who cares deeply about holistic lifestyle tracking beyond just steps, like daily readiness, stress management, and sleep, and want Google integration baked in for easy controlling your music and payments without fumbling with your phone, then it's a compelling choice. Plus, Fitbit's app ecosystem remains one of the most polished, helping keep your progress in one place. The device is sleek and lightweight, which is a huge plus if you hate bulky wristbands. However, if you're a hardcore athlete looking for precise heart rate and GPS data, or a sleep science geek, then you might want to look elsewhere, or at least wait for Fitbit to iron out these kinks in future updates. Fitbit Charge 6 isn't terrible by any means. It just doesn't live up fully to the hype. It's like going on a date with someone who's great in theory but gets nervous and fumbles the conversation. Still, you might fall in love once you get to know it. Let me leave you with a couple of fun facts. Fitbit Charge 6's battery life holds up well, giving you a couple of days on a single charge, which is a relief since constantly charging your wearable is a pet peeve for many. Also, the auto-exercise detection actually works well for a handful of activities, so you won't have to manually start every workout. But let me ask, would you buy a smart fitness tracker that sometimes forgets you're exercising? That's the question Fitbit Charge 6 makes me ponder, ready to make a smart choice. If you want the best price on the Fitbit Charge 6, check the link in the description below. Prices tend to change fast, so don't wait too long because bargains disappear quicker than your motivation on leg day. And hey, if this review helped you avoid a bad buy or nudged you toward a fitness upgrade, smash that like button and subscribe for more honest reviews without the fluff. Before we wrap up, here's a little joke for you. Why did the fitness tracker break up with its user? Because it just couldn't handle the pressure. And remember, technology isn't perfect. Sometimes it's like your least reliable gym buddy but with a screen. Fitbit Charge 6 tries hard, just don't expect it to bench press your problems away. Thanks for sticking through this honest review. I hope it helps you make the right fitness investment. Stay active, stay informed, and as always, keep moving forward.